I was hugely inspired by the story of Tesla and Elon Musk for this very reason, because if you look at their stock price, there's about, I don't know, 6, 7, 8, maybe 10 years where they're completely flat. Um, they Elon's not, made a significant amount of money from it, and he's just going through absolute pain. And then all of a sudden, the company just explodes.
Mhm.
And actually, the most inspiring thing for me, having been a person who built a business that scaled to hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue, but was really built on unsustainable foundations,
Mm.
I I know what Elon did in that 10 years when that stock price was completely flat. He laid every foundational brick of Tesla perfectly.
Yep.
And he was doing it basically in silence. And it's so tempting in business, I think, to take shortcuts
Oh,
when you're
yeah.
laying those sort of initial, like building a house, like when you're putting the foundations down. But he said, what, we're going to completely make a new battery. We're going to build the entire supercharging network, so that all of our cars can go to 15,000 charging locations around the country. We're going to build a brand new factory. In fact, we're going to build every single piece of this car. And it's going to take 10 years, but the patience, I think, is really the thing that leads to the perfection in the long term. And it's a big thesis that I've been playing with a lot recently, because there's a part of my heart that just wants everything to happen quick. But as I've gotten older, I start to think that slowing down in the big things, like
Yeah.
the laying the bricks, is actually the most important thing. I'm throwing this at you as just a point to see if it resonates in any way.
Well, I think you're right. The thing that I think is the problem is when you're young and starting, you're not as smart as Elon. Like you wouldn't if you gave a 20 something 10 years to build what Elon has built in silence,
Yeah.
they wouldn't know what to build.